Hello, Claudia.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm fine.
Hallelujah! Oh, thank all the Oxalás! Marcos Paixão is back!
Hey, what's happened?
Hello, guys. Hello, teacher.
Were you on a honeymoon?
No, no, teacher. I was sick. I got chikungunya. I don't know the name in English.
Gosh.
Really?
The
You
same.
got what?
Chikungunya. I don't know the name in English. I think it's the same.
Chikungunya?
Yeah, it's the
Oh my
cousin
gosh.
of the dengue.
Yeah, dengue is dengue fever. That's how they say it in English.
Ah,
But
Just
honestly,
fever.
I've never heard of chikungunya.
Going.
Okay.
yeah, really? Oh my God.
No, in
It's
English. All right.
Ah, okay.
Dengue fever, yes, they do have it in some tropical countries, but this variation of it, I have never heard in English. I can even try to discover if it exists. Maybe it does in place like Thailand or I don't know, tropical countries. Okay.
Yeah,
But
I
are you
was
feeling
touched.
better now?
Yeah, now I'm good. 100% good.
Excellent. Good to know that.
I-
Renato, how are you? We hope. How are you, Renato? Good?
Yes, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
Luana, what, Renato? I'm sorry.
No, this week I needed to finish my quarantine time, and I needed to go to work out. I was adjusting in a home office, and this week I started to visit some customers and to trip by car.
Like a person-to-person visit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Use mask.
What do you do?
I am a mechanical engineer, and I
Okay.
work with industrial refrigeration. Then I needed to support and to visit some food industries
I see.
to see if they will change something, if they need some,
I
let's say,
see.
a new project for
Hopefully
their
they
needs.
do something,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Luana, how are you? Let me see the hair tonight. Ah,
Hey teacher, it's quite dark today. How are you?
what?
Can you
Ah,
hear me
hello.
or
Yeah,
no?
yes. I was hoping you would show up with the long hair.
Hello teacher, how are you doing? Are you excited for your trip tomorrow?
No,
Are you
but the
excited
butterflies
for your
are.
trip?
I am
Huh?
not, but I am not, but the butterflies are very excited. Understand? I've got the runs.
Why the
You know what I mean? I think I've got 1,000,000 butterflies in my stomach. Understand?
Okay, got it.
Yes.
So
I'm
yeah, are you going? Are you going? It's like are you going alone or are you going with your family?
No, I'm going only with God.
Okay. So yeah.
Yes. And I'm kind of worried because Germany today announced that not even people from the Schengen area can go inside of Germany until before the end of this month. So I don't know if I'll be able to board or not. Okay. So I don't know.
Okay.
My
I
life
hope
has
you can
never
do
been,
it.
me too. I don't want to lose $1,000, okay? Okay. Who else is here? Raquel, hello again. Carol, hello again. Okay. Marcos, after a long winter, is back.
Oh yeah, I miss you guys. I miss the class.
I miss you too, Marcos.
I was every day expecting you to show up. I always thought you were just having some tapioca on the way, but you would never come back. So I thought,
Oh,
no,
sorry, teacher.
I thought you had run away with Livia. Okay.
No, no. Teacher, did you cut your hair? Your hair is a little shorter, I think.
I washed.
Ah, okay.
It shrunk. Okay. It shrunk.
Okay, okay.
I washed in a washing machine with a dryer, and then it shrunk. Yes, because in Europe it's very expensive to get a haircut. Okay. Marcus, you are not even aware this is going to be our last class this week. Okay. I had an expected change of plans, and I have to try to travel tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Oh my gosh, for sure. I really don't know if I'll be able to go or not, but maybe I'll be back the day after tomorrow. Maybe I will not be back. I don't know. My life has never been so unpredictable. Okay. But anyway, I'm traveling tomorrow. So this is our last class this week. If everything works out fine, I'll be back online on Monday, because it's gonna take me 3 days to get back home. Okay.
Okay, teacher. I hope
I-
everything got be good, all right for you.
Me too, because there are no flights to Italy. The only flight I could get was a flight to Germany, but then I have to spend a night there. And the next day, I will take 2 other flights before getting to Milan. Okay.
And to Portugal, I think my cousin showed me a few days ago a flight to Portugal, I guess.
Yeah, I couldn't find any. The only flight that I found available was by Lufthansa from São Paulo to Frankfurt. Okay.
I see.
So the price was not so bad, because next week the tickets, one-way tickets, are like $3,000-$4,000 next week. One-way ticket. Okay.
Oh my gosh, so expensive.
Yes. Yes, because starting on July 1st, no Brazilians or Americans can enter in the European market. Okay.
Mm.
So I had to try to go now. Anyway, yesterday I told you that in our last class we were going to talk about one of the Americans' passion. Do you remember what it is?
Football. Baseball.
Ah, baseball. Yes. What do you guys know about baseball? How much do you know? What do you understand?
No.
I think the guy have
Almost
3
nothing.
shots to send the ball away,
I know
Yeah.
that just because of the movies.
and if the guy didn't hit the ball and go to the glove, it's like the 3 times he was out, something like that.
It is something like that. Yes. Okay. The
And you have to
vocabulary.
run.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's a very important thing. If he can hit, he needs to run, because many people hit and they don't know what to do. Okay. Yes. We just need maybe to improve your vocabulary. Okay.
Okay.
They don't throw the ball, they don't toss the ball, and it's not a glove. Okay. There are specific names for baseball. So let me, before Carol tells me, teacher, you forgot to share your screen. Okay. Let me share my screen with you. And I will tell you everything you need to know in order to understand. Otherwise, baseball is going to be the most boring game in the world. Okay.
Why, teacher? Why do you think that?
No, because if you don't understand, you sit there and you see, every sport, usually, almost every sport, okay, you have a time limit. Baseball has no time limit, understand? It can last 2 hours, it can last 1 hour, it can last 5 hours, it can last even more, understand? So, Carol, can you see my screen or no?
Not yet, teacher. Sorry.
Okay, so it's coming up. Maybe it's the internet. As soon as you can see it, let me know.
It's okay
No,
now.
yes, it's okay.
You see, as I told, I think it was Raquel that is
Yes.
wearing a Yankees cap. Okay, so that's a very good baseball team. I also have a cap from the Yankees. Okay, baseball is a game played with a bat, ball, and glove. You see, here they say glove, but the glove has a different name. Okay, because glove is usually one with fingers.
Mhm.
And the one that you use to play baseball doesn't have fingers. You only stick your hand inside and it's a big thing. So in that case, it's called not a glove, it's called a mitt, like this, mitt. Okay? But we will see all the necessary vocabulary. You see, the fundamentals of the game involve throwing the ball, hitting the ball, and catching the ball. Of course, the execution of these three tasks is more challenging than it sounds. And it is that challenge that compels baseball players to play the game. In this article, we will explain the complex game of baseball, review some of the basic rules and equipment used, and even the layout and geography of a field, okay? So I hope that by the end of this article, you will have a good idea. So next time you watch a game on TV, maybe it's going to be more exciting, okay?
Okay.
So baseball basics. Claudia, can you start reading for us?
Yes. Introduction to how baseball works. Baseball is a game played with a bat, ball, and glove. The fundamentals of the game involve throwing the ball, hitting the ball, and catching the ball. Of course, the execution of these three tasks is more challenging than it sounds. And it is that challenge that compels baseball players to play the game. In this article, you explain the complex game of baseball, review some of the basic rules and the equipment used, and lay out the geography of a baseball field.
Geography. Okay. Fundamentals. Throwing the ball.
Throwing the ball. Okay.
Baseball basics. Renato, can you read that for us?
First, what does compels mean?
That drives, that leads, that makes the baseball players interested in the game because it's not so easy, understand? So it is compelling, okay? Okay. It's the challenge that compels the baseball player to play the game, okay? Another question or no? I forgot to ask. No?
For me?
No.
Renato, can you read the next part,
Yes.
please?
Unlike most games, a running clock does not limit the length of a baseball game. The two competing teams play over a period of innings, which are innings, which are subdivided into halves. Professional and college games are generally 9 innings long.
Okay, so the subdivision of a game is an inning. One inning is when both teams play at the bat position, okay? That's what I told you. The problem is the time. I have seen some baseball games in the winter time. It was freezing and never ended. Why? Because the inning would never be complete, understand? And then what happened? At the end of 9 innings, the game is tied, like 6-6. Is it over? They keep playing. One more inning, one more inning, one more inning until the tie is broken. So sometimes they can play 12 innings, 13 innings. Understand? And that makes it a long game sometimes. Marcos, can you read the next part? During the first half.
Okay. During the first half of each inning, the visiting team bats and attempts to score points, called runs, while the home team players take their respective defensive positions in the field. The defense's goal is to get the
Offensive teams.
offensive team's players out in a variety of ways. After outs are recorded, the teams switch. The offense team moves to defense, and the defensive team moves to the offense. The batting team sends one player at a time to try and hit the ball.
Okay, let's understand this. This is the very basic of the game. The two teams enter. Okay? The team that is going to defend enters with 9 players. And the other team has only 1 player, the batter. Batter is the guy with the bat.
Okay.
Okay? He stands at the home plate and tries to hit the ball that the pitcher throws or pitches. Okay? If he misses the ball on 3 tries, he's out. That's why when you watch a game, behind the catcher, because you have the pitcher in the center, the batter, and the catcher. The catcher is the guy with the mitt, with a mask protecting the face,
Yes.
that is always signaling, the pitcher how to throw the ball. What happens? There are some requisites for the ball to be considered a good ball. Just for you to have an idea how difficult it is. The pitcher has to throw the ball as fast as he can, and the ball has to arrive exactly at the corner of the home plate. Okay? You have the plate here. It has to arrive here. If it passes here or here, it's no good. And the restrictions are, it cannot be higher than the shoulder of the player, nor lower than the knee of the player. That's why there is a guy behind the catcher observing the ball. When the ball is good, okay, he shouts, "Ball!" When it's not good, he shouts, understand? And then only counts when the ball is good. And if the guy doesn't hit the ball, that's 1 out. Okay, he misses. All right? So it's interesting, but it's complicated to understand. And in terms of engineering, I have 2 engineers as students, and I am also an engineer. Think about something. In a professional game, the pitcher throws the ball at an average of about 80 to 100 miles per hour.
Fast, really fast.
You have to swing the bat, hit the ball, okay? When you hit the ball, you have to bring its velocity back to 0 and send it back at the same or at a higher speed. Understand? So you have time to run to the first base. So this is not an easy task, okay? I have tried to play baseball many times. When you hit the ball, it's really hard, okay? And the impact in the bat, you don't imagine. The ball, first of all, it's not soft, it's solid. Understand? It's like a rock coming towards you at 100 miles per hour. Just for you, that's why the catcher has a lot of protection. If the ball hits him, it's going to break him. If the ball hits the batter, it breaks his leg. like this, okay? So it's kind of interesting to see. So let's continue reading, and then I'll show you the layout and explain. Let me see who is after Marcus here. Okay, Raquel, Carol, I'm sorry. Can you continue? The engine of the sport?
The engine of sports is composed of two players, the pitcher and the batter. The
Batter.
The batter.
No batter because you have double T. Batter.
Okay, batter. All of the actions in a baseball game revolves around these two combatants. The pitcher combatants. The pitcher stands on a raised mound of dirt called the pitcher's mound, which is 60 feet 6 inches. 18.4 meters from home plate.
18.4 meters.
18.4 meters from home plate in Major League Baseball. The
Major
batter,
League.
I am special today, sorry. League
No
Baseball. The batter stands on either side of the home base. It's called the plate, holding a bat and facing the pitcher.
Okay. I think everyone has seen this in a game, okay? You have the pitcher in a little mound. It's like a little hill where he stands there and then he swings and throws the ball. And almost 20 meters away, you have the batter waiting to try to hit the ball, okay? Raquel, can you continue?
To set the game in motion, the pitcher attempts to throw the ball past the batter into catcher glove or make the batter hit the ball to put it in play. As the ball is put in play, the 8 fielders try to catch it or throw out the batter. More on this later. So he can't get on base and ultimately score a point, a run. The batter's goal is to put the ball in play so that the 8 fielders can catch the ball or throw it to another fielder to record an out.
Okay, so let's understand this. The pitcher throws the ball, right? The batter swings and hits the ball. Well, there are 8 players that will try to catch the ball before it touches the ground. That's why you see them running like crazy, jumping like crazy to try to catch the ball in the air. Because if they can do that, the batter is automatically out, eliminated. If the ball touches the ground, then he has a chance to get to the first base. But if it touches the ground, one of the players catches the ball, throws it to the first baseman, that is his teammate, standing near the first base, and the first baseman steps on the base with the ball, the guy is also out. He's only safe if he makes the base before the ball. Understand this or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Luana, can you read? Oh, here we have. So this is a layout of the field. They call it, depending on the angle that you look, it's a square. But since they place it on the side, they call it a diamond shape. And then you have here the first base, second base, third base, home plate. That's where the batter stands, and that's where the pitcher stands. It's about 60 feet, 60.5 feet, the distance, which is about 20 meters. And you see, there is a little red line and shows a little space in the home plate. The ball has to be exactly in that line. Sometimes they throw what they call a curve. The ball doesn't come straight. It comes in a curve, but it has to pass here at the home plate exactly at this position, or it's not a good ball. Understand?
So it's not easy to be a pitcher, too.
It's extremely difficult. The pitcher is the best player and usually has the highest salary in the team. Because if the pitcher is no good, they will hit the ball all the time. Understand? And usually the best pitchers are also the best batters because they look at the pitcher and they know where to expect the ball according to the way the guy pitches. Understand?
Makes sense.
The foot.
Yes. Exactly. According to the position of the feet, according to the way the guy goes round, understand? He knows if it's going to be a curved ball, if it's going to be a straight ball. So, but this is the idea of the, and then after hitting the ball, the guy needs to run to the first base. Okay? If nobody catches the ball in the air. Sometimes, I don't know if you have ever seen, what happens is the batter swings, but he doesn't hit the ball. He only touches the ball, and the ball falls right in front of him. This is called a grounder. Why? He didn't hit the ball. The ball already touched the ground, and the guy, the catcher, cannot go inside. Understand? So they need to wait for the outfielders that play behind the second base or the first base or the third base. They need to wait for them to come running, catch the ball to throw to the first base. So that is a kind of a strategic play. Understand? If they observe the outfielders are very far away, they only touch the ball and run immediately. It's safer than trying to hit a long ball, okay? Oh, now that you have a basic understanding of how the game works, let's take a deeper look into the game, starting with the basic equipment. Okay, so Luana, can you read this for us?
Yeah, sure. You need very little equipment to play a baseball game. The essential pieces are 9 gloves, one for each fielder, 1 ball, and 1 bat. The batter and catcher also require some special protective gear. The following is a list of some basic baseball equipment. Ball. An official baseball is manufactured through a process of wrapping yarn around a cork or rubber center and then tightly stitching a cowhide or horsehide. Cowhide or horsehide. Sorry?
Yeah, cowhide or horsehide.
Cover over the yarn. A baseball is a sphere that is approximately 9 inches, 23 centimeters in circumference and weighs 1/4 ounces, 149 grams.
Okay, let's understand this. I think you might have some vocabulary questions about this, right?
Yeah. What means yarn, teacher?
Yarn is like a thread, you know, like when you need to, like you lose a button of a shirt, you get thread, a needle, then you put the thread into the needle. You don't say line. Line is a line of people. The name of that is a thread or a yarn. So they wrap the yarn very tightly around a cork or rubber center. As I told you, it's solid. It's not soft. If it's soft, it's for girls. Then it's not baseball. It's softball. Did you know, Raquel? Girls don't play baseball. Girls play softball. Understand?
Yes.
It's true. The ball is bigger and it's soft. because baseball is kind of dangerous, understand? It's really hard.
Yes. Did
So
you already see like the YouTube videos of when someone on the audience is hitting by the ball?
Not in a baseball game, because when somebody in the audience usually sees the ball coming, many people go to the field with a mitt, and then they always try to catch the ball because they can have the ball.
Yeah, but it has some videos of accidents
Involved in this.
That because it was terrible. It's really like it's hard.
What I saw was even worse than that. I was watching a rugby game, understand, in Vancouver with my friend and his father. His father was with the legs crossed, okay?
Yes.
Talking to us and not looking at the game. He was talking. The guy hit it's not a ball, okay? It's like a disc. The guy hit it. It went over the protective window and hit his father in the knee. It broke the knee.
Ooh.
He had an exposed fracture of the bone. Understand? So rugby, the impact is a lot more violent than the baseball, okay? Really, really bad. But yes, there are accidents. That's why if you go to this kind of game, you have to pay attention. If you don't have any mitt or glove to catch the ball, get out of its way, okay?
Yeah. Yes.
So what they do is this: they get a cork or they get a piece of rubber, they wrap it tightly with yarn, and then they cover it with cowhide. This is the same of leather from a cow, or horse hide is the leather from a horse. Understand? Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let me see if there's anyone else here. Renato, can you read the next part, please? The bat and the batting helmet.
Bat. A bat is a solid piece of wood, usually ash, that is 2.75 inches, 7 centimeters, in diameter at the thickest part, which is called the barrel, and not more than 42 inches, 107 centimeters in length.
Okay.
Batting helmet. A helmet protects a baseball player if a ball accidentally hits him in the head. Some pitchers can throw a baseball as fast as 100 miles per hour, 161
kilometers per hour.
So a player needs to wear a helmet to prevent severe head injuries.
Severe. Yes. If the ball hits a guy in the head without any protection, it will split up the head for sure. Okay? Sometimes, I don't know if anyone here has ever had an experience of being driving on a highway at about 100 kilometers per hour, and a little stone hit boom, your windshield. It shot, breaks it immediately. Now, a little stone, imagine a ball with about 150 grams coming at 160 kilometers per hour and hitting you. The impact is amazing, okay?
No, it's not amazing.
What, Max?
It's not amazing. Come on.
No, it is something unbelievable, understand? That in the case of a car, for example, if you're going in the opposite direction, man, it can kill a driver, okay? Because it's like a bazooka, okay? So the players need a helmet for protection, okay? Now, continue the next part. Who is now? Carol, the batting glove.
Sorry, the batting gloves. Although not a required piece of equipment, many batters wear gloves to protect their hands while baiting.
Batting.
Blasters, batting,
Bat. Yes.
batting.
Blisters.
Blisters may be caused by not wearing batting gloves. Some players wear these gloves while running bases to protect their hands while sliding into bases.
Okay.
What is blisters?
That's very easy to understand. I remember the last time I was traveling, I think I told you I was taking a walking tour looking for a good pizza place in the red light district in
Yeah.
Amsterdam.
Yeah. You told for our disease.
Yes, but I didn't tell you the consequences of this, okay? So I
Mm.
was wearing social shoes, okay? Not casual shoes. I don't know why, stupid idea. And I think we walked for about 5 or 6 hours, okay? And when I got back to the hotel, when I took off my shoes, I had some big blisters in my feet caused by the friction, understand?
Yeah.
So the next day was impossible to put on the shoes. I need to put on some sneakers or something, understand? So they usually wear gloves. The batters wear gloves. Those are really gloves to protect the hands, okay, against blisters, okay, because of the impact. And also because sometimes when they are running and they see that the ball is coming, they slide. They jump themselves in order to touch the ball, because the base. If they put one finger in the base, they're safe. Understand? That's why we see them jumping or sliding to get faster to the base. Okay?
I see.
Another question about Sparta or no?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Who is it now? Claudia, can you read the fielding gloves and the cleats?
Okay. Fielding glove. A glove may vary based on player's position, but it is typically leather with
leather
with a webbed pocket, which forms a small basket.
Cleats.
All ball players wear a particular type of shoe called cleats, which are defined by the spikes attached
to the soles.
The soles. Baseball cleats have spikes near toe of the shoe, which differentiates it from cleats on the other sports.
Yes, like soccer players, they don't wear shoes. They also wear cleats because they have those things, But the difference is when you buy specific baseball cleats, the spikes are only in front. Understand? Because they need only the not the entire sole, only the front to run very fast. Understand? In soccer, no. They need the cleats in the entire sole. That is the difference between the cleats in soccer and the cleats in baseball. Okay? Any other question about this part?
Teacher, I have doubts that, now yes. The leader, what means leader? Leather?
It's leather. Leather is the hide of the cow, the material.
Yes.
Yes, like I have a leather jacket. I also have leather gloves to wear in the winter with a webbed pocket. You see, here in this part, it's like this thick, just to absorb the impact of the ball. Understand?
Yeah.
We usually have normal leather gloves. It's not a webbed pocket, which forms a small basket. Understand? Usually you stay like this with the leather. Understand? It's specifically to catch the ball. clack, okay? That's why the name they call it is mitt, not glove, okay? But they are using glove. Okay, another question about second part or no?
No.
Raquel, can you read the catcher's equipment? This is the one that has most equipment.
Catcher's equipment. A catcher is the target for the pitcher, so the catcher must wear protective gear that covers the majority of his body. Catcher's gear includes a helmet with a face guard that is similar to a hockey goalie's mask, a chest protector, shin guards, and a special padded glove. Some catchers also wear devices called knee savers, which are triangular pads that attach to the player's calves and rest his knees even while squatting behind the plate. With the equipment in hand, the competitors take the field. In the next section, you will learn basic layout of the baseball field.
Okay. Any problem about this? Maybe there are some questions here, huh?
Shin guards.
Shin is like this part here between the knee and the foot. Understand?
Okay.
They have a lot of protections, okay? A lot. The entire body is practically protected, okay? They have something for the knees that they call it here knee savers, understand? Padded gloves, face masks, protection for the chest, okay? Because if the ball hits them, they go straight to the hospital, understand? So they do need a lot of protection.
Teacher?
Yes.
We have our mouth. The other part is not the chin too. Tipo, abaixo da boca. Abaixo da boca, não é?
That's chin.
Chin.
Not shin. That's shin. Here's chin.
Chin. How do you write?
With the C.
Okay.
Cheeks and chin. Okay?
Chin. Yeah.
Yes.
When I read it, I thought it was that.
No, it's shin, not shin. Okay? Another question about this or no?
Catcher's gear.
Yeah, the equipment. Gear in this case is the equipment. Okay, like baseball gear. For example, I would love to learn to play golf, but I don't have the necessary gear, the clubs and things, because they are very expensive, very, very expensive. Okay? Another question about these or no?
No.
Okay. So there is a photograph here. Oh, you see? So here you have the batter's box, the home plate, the pitcher's mound, the first base, and then next to the first base, you have the first base coach's box or the first baseman. That's where the first baseman plays. There is one guy. Then you have the second base, the third base, and then you have the third base coach box. There is no coach box for the second base. There is only a coach box for the first base and the third base. So a guy can stay there telling them what to do, you know, like throw this, do that.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you have the outfield behind the second base. In the outfield, you have three players called outfielders. And then in the infield, you have one player. It's called the shortstop. Okay? So basically, there are, as I said, 9 players. The pitcher, 1. The catcher, 2. 3 base. First baseman, second baseman, third baseman, 5. 3 outfielders, 8. And the shortstop, 9. 9 against 1. Okay? That's it. The game always starts like this. Okay, what else is important? I think we are not going to have time to read everything. Let me see if I have any other. Okay, you have here. Yes, what is interesting is that sometimes the batter hits the ball, okay? But that's another requisite. You see, there is a line here. Can you see this foul line? The ball has to go between the field. If the guy hits the ball and the ball goes behind or goes to the side, it's a foul ball. Understand? It doesn't count. Okay? It's no good. So even if he hits a wonderful ball, but outside the foul line, he's not even going to run because it's not a good ball. Understand? So there are so many details that makes the game interesting. But when you don't know, you just see the guy there. What's going on? Okay, you don't have any idea why they are running or why they hit and they didn't run. Okay. I think there is one more photograph. You see, then it shows all the players. First baseman, second baseman, shortstop, third baseman, catcher, pitcher, left fielder, center fielder, or right fielder. Those are the outfielders. Okay. And the only guy that is going to face all these 9 players is the batter. Okay. Defensive. You see, look at this, what the guy is doing. Former Atlanta Braves second baseman Marcus Gills leaps over an opposing player to complete a double play. Yes. What did he do? The guy was coming, running towards him and was probably going to hit him. Okay. But if he caught the ball in the air, he would eliminate the guy. That's why he was jumping over the guy to try to catch the ball. That's a beautiful photograph. Understand? And there are a lot of other details that I'd like you to try to finish reading this. I promise you, I will find a way to get back either here, back home, or outside, anywhere. And I will try to get back on Monday so we can conclude this. Okay? I hope you have a nice week. Thank you very much for watching all my class or all the classes
Thank you, teacher.
given. Okay,
have a nice trip. Good luck.
Safety.
Yeah, I need luck. That's a good word.
Yes.
All right.
Take care, teacher.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Hope to see
Bye-bye.
you.
Hope to see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.